What is the secret to an insane and consistent work ethic? Hello and welcome. You're probably one of those people that set amazing New Year resolutions, and 1 month in, you've forgotten where those resolutions are and you've given up on the concept altogether. One of my good friends, she hates New Year's resolutions because according to her, it doesn't work. But the problem behind this is consistency. How do you actually develop a work ethic and consistency that enables you to achieve your goals? You are here because you're tired of that pattern of taking 3 steps forward and then 5 steps back. So how can you actually overcome this? Before we get into it, guys, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Press the subscribe button and also remember to like this video, because when you like this video, you tell YouTube that, you know what, this content tastes good, and then they will put it in front of more people. How about that? So make sure you hit the like button. Years back, when I decided that I wanted to up-level my life, I knew that I had to start having consistency. I knew that I couldn't keep on having a pattern of growth and then tearing down what I have built. I had to figure out a way of maintaining that growth and building on upon those milestones. For me, it felt like the process of tearing down a house and renovating it all together, because there was so much rubbish from the past and the present that was holding me back. However, doing the work and looking back, the results were so insane. So for you, how can you improve your life through discipline and consistency? First of all, we have to agree on this one thing. It takes work. It takes increased effort in order for you to up-level your life and then build the discipline to maintain that level. What do I mean? It's Newton's law, isn't it? A body remains in uniform motion until it is acted upon by an external and opposite force. And that is the same thing when it comes to our life. I'm all about soft life and taking things easy, but I know that during periods of change and growth in my life, I have to make increased effort in order for me to back that upgrade. And then once I have made that up level and back that upgrade, then I can relax back and just, have a soft life and enjoy myself. So I want you to know that initially, it's gonna take some work and energy and time. And then come back to the drawing board. What are your goals? What is your vision this year when it comes to the key important areas of your life? And what do I mean? I mean, what are your goals when it comes to your personal relationship and love life? What are your goals when it comes to your fitness and health? What do you want to achieve when it comes to your money, your career and growth? What do you want to see when it comes to leisure? Maybe you want to, I know for me, I want to go to Europe this year. So for you, it might look like something different, something that is exciting and on your bucket list. So when you go back to that drawing board, write down those goals that you have for yourself in those areas and make sure that those goals are exciting. I know for me, when something is not exciting enough, then I usually delete it off the list and then think of something that is exciting. I want something that will motivate me, that will get me going. And that is what I want for you as well. Okay, now then break it down into monthly goals, 3 monthly, and then your annual goal. I've read a book called The 12-Week Year, and I've had so many people raving about this book and about how it has transformed their lives, because now instead of looking at annual resolutions, you break down your year into 3 months, and then it gives you the energy, the burst to just make that stint and then rest. Make another stint and then rest, instead of looking at your goals as one big chunk of the year. So break it down. And then as you break it down, write it on a note card. So I tend to keep a notepad with me and I write it down in my journal of the goals that I want to achieve for those for 3 months. So right now we're in the second quarter of the year, April, May, June. I really don't know where time is going. So write it down for yourself and break it down and make it visible. So I tend to keep the notepad in my the note card in my pocket, or I'll keep it in my handbag. And then I want you to take it a step further. For the next 90 days, when you wake up in the morning or when you go to bed at night, rewrite those goals down again. Keep them before you consistently. Now, create small habits to anchor to. So many times we make the mistake of relying on willpower. Willpower will only last you Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, it's not enough. You just want to chill, watch Netflix, drink, whatever it is, your method of escaping. But instead, I want you to create those small habits that will enable you to anchor to, and that will make it easy for you to do the things that you need to do. For example, you can create the small habit of waking up early every day at the same time and going to bed at the same time. As you do that small habit, it enables you to do the other habits as well. So you can say, okay, I'm going to wake up at the same time, I'm going to go to bed at the same time, and I'm going to put a sticky note of my main goals on the bathroom mirror. And as I brush my teeth in the morning, I will read my goals. Easy. So small habits make your life easy. Number 5 is stack those small habits into systems. This is a game changer, and I don't want to take credit for it. I actually learned it from James Clear in his book, Atomic Habits. If you have not read that book, definitely have a read of that book. But what this means is you've created your habit of waking up and going to bed at the same time. And then after you wake up, maybe keep your exercise gear right next to your bed. So you jump out of bed, put your exercise gear on, and this is just an automatic habit. You don't need to think about it. And then you head to the bathroom, and as you brush your teeth, you're looking at your goals. There you go. There's another amazing habit. And then maybe after you finish that, you go out for a run and then come back. That's a habit that you've stacked, and then automatically you start reading a good book or journaling. So you've stacked, created a system through a morning routine or an evening routine that enables you to actually achieve your goals. If you want to learn more about creating a morning or evening routine, I've created episodes a few weeks ago about that, so definitely go back and check them out. If you miss a day on your stack of habits and building systems, don't go back to day one. Continue tomorrow. Don't give up. And you know what? This is such a big thing, because as human beings, we do it. We're like, you know what? For the next 90 days, I'm going to exercise every day. And then you miss one day and you're like, oh, I've broken the streak, so I'm going to go back to square one. Don't do that. Don't do that, because it won't happen. Just continue going. If you miss today, continue going tomorrow. Let today still be day number 4. Continue going without going back to square zero. You are human, you're doing the best you can, and you're making consistent progress, because remember, what we're aiming for is consistent habits to back that up level in your life. Evaluate your success every week. This one is such an exciting one, because you're actually stopping to measure results, and what gets measured gets done. For me, one of the systems of evaluating my week is, how was I feeling throughout the week? I know that it means a lot. Out of the 7 days of the week, how many days was I happy? How many days was I sad? Did I wake up early every day? Did I not? When I didn't, what was the reason? Evaluate your results and measure it. This will inspire you to actually keep going. And you can easily do this by making it your Sunday afternoon ritual or your Monday morning ritual, and put it in your calendar so that every week it comes up and you do it. Number 8, as you make consistent progress on these small habits and systems that you're creating, something will pop up telling you that, oh, you know what? Let's disrupt this level of success. Guy Hendrick, in his book, The Big Leap, he calls it an upper limit problem. Whenever people make an upgrade and then they're taking consistent action to back that upgrade through changing and improving their habits and doing all these amazing things, there's this tendency to self-sabotage, to be like, no, I cannot be succeeding. Who am I to be making this progress? And this is not a conscious discussion, by the way. It's usually subconscious, just meant to protect you and keep you within the tribe. You know, it's like learned human behavior. So I actually want you to identify those subconscious limitations and start doing the work by shining a torch on those limiting beliefs and thoughts, questioning them, and then replacing them with a positive and empowering belief. By the way, have you subscribed? If you haven't done so already, remember to click that subscribe button And remember to like this video. I want as many women, amazing as you are, to get access to this video, and also just share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Okay, on to the last point. Find free coaches and mentors online. They don't need to be physical or paid mentors. This can be people that you find on YouTube, people who are doing what you want to do, people who are achieving the results that you want to get. Follow those people, subscribe to their YouTube channels, and you know what, nowadays that mentor doesn't even need to be like this big person who is 1,000 steps ahead of you. That mentor can be a woman who is just 2 steps ahead of you, and they're publishing their content online and showing you how they are living their lives. Just subscribe to them, listen to them, learn from them, let them encourage you. And on top of that, build your powerful toolkit of Audible and audio books or physical books of people that you admire and people who inspire you. As you do this, results add up quickly, and you will become that person who can actually up-level their life and maintain the consistency to maintain those habits and that growth. This year will be the year where you can happily tick off that you finally achieved your New Year resolutions. If not all of them, at least most of them. Tell me, what habit will you start doing in order to maintain a consistent work ethic? Let me know in the comments below. We're running a free workshop on how to get a promotion quicker. Sign up, link is in the comments.